roll like these guys are, the main thing is to keep the intensity up because everything else is working, and you want to keep this thing going.
Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. What?
Wow. Hornet with a super fresh Limp Bizkit reference. Gotta love that.
It's a timeless classic, Henry.
All right, well, back to my point. They can't take any games for granted here, because what happens when you miss the 4 seed by 1 game, and now you've lost home court for the first round of the playoffs? You never know what position you'll be in at the end of the season.
I like that.
Tickets are still available for the next game, so purchase your ticket today. Visit the ticket counter
Now be a good boy. Used to be
Just a reminder, folks, to make certain to be here for Figure 8 giveaway. Come to the game and get a Figure 8 with your favorite mascot, Navman.
now be a good boy. Used to be flashback, digital dash, flashback, digital dash, flashback, digital dash, flashback, digital dash. 9 times out of 10, let's not pretend. Everybody starts as a kid, pure, then they turn their head. Mama, all this you know is traumatized, freedom jeopardized. We just wanna win.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to give out for our water bottle promotion. A Mavericks logo water bottle.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Mavericks in Dallas. And right now for Dallas, they certainly seem to be on a mission. 2 games into the season series against this team, they're tied at a game apiece, looking to grab the edge tonight. A lot of rookies to like in this year's class, but Shaq, at this point, the favorite for Rookie of the Year has to be Che.
Yeah, there's a lot of time left. Young players develop at different speeds. But if I had to vote tomorrow, I'd cast my ballet for Shea.
Well,
Che.
Same thing, Ernie.
But he was trying to rhyme, Ernie.
Well, Che also rhymes with ballet.
That is true. But it didn't
Doesn't
flow.
have to be Shea.
It could have flowed.
Shea.
Okay.
I can't say my CHs. Like if it was a train was coming, it'd be shoo, shoo. Give me that shoo, shoo.
Well,
Go ahead, Kenny.
you know what?
Get me out of this.
You think about guys like Zion Williamson,
Yeah?
Nasir Little, R.J. Barrett. They're mature, but Che, he's the hot name right now. He's hot. He's the hot name.
Is that Shea or Che?
Kind of like Luka Doncic was last year.
Doncic?
Yeah.
Man, you guys and your CHs.
Luka like
What the
Doncic.
heck is going
Luka
on
Doncic.
here?
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Guys, we may see Che on the red carpet soon. He's been rubbing elbows with TV and movie producers for a while, and this is something that interests him. We'll see if it becomes part of his future. Guys?
David, once again, great stuff. Thank you. Greg, the glitz and glamour calling Che.
And we've seen a handful of players dabble in Hollywood with mixed success. You just hope it doesn't distract Che from his development process, which has been firing on all cylinders.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for him.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center. And for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingís in the middle. Slim is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Murray in at the small forward. lot of opinions, Doris, on who may be named the Coach of the Year. When you look at the criteria for you when you're voting, what do you look at?
Well, obviously, you think about who has the best record. That's the first thing you look at, and what has contributed to that best record. But it isn't only about that, right? You have to consider, number one, what's the roster challenges that head coach may have had to overcome? Did he have to deal with any mid-season trades? There are so many things that go into making up a great year as a basketball coach in the NBA. So many things.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
The shot's good from Charles.
And you think back to the beginning of the season when Che had trouble finding minutes. Not the case anymore, as he is a big part of this team. What a difference a season can make.
I think it's almost like he's a completely different player, Greg, than he was at the start of the season. Just great improvement. We've both seen it across the board.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Holiday against Doncic. 6 to shoot. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. No good there with the step back Jay. There's the pass to Charles. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
So for Dallas, their last game, a win against the Bulls in Chicago. Williamson kicks to Ball. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Here's Doncic. The Pelicans make their last shot. Inside, here's Charles, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Make no mistake, guys, the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic is special. Even at a young age, this guy can pick apart a defense.
Here's Ball. Ingram trying to get open. The shot off that time. Nice D from Porzingís. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Ball. The shot's good from Charles. Slim's got 8 points.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Pelicans trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
We know this about the Dallas Mavericks. They will put every piece of data and information to use in terms of trying to get an advantage. Think about it, guys. They are now doing blood tests, trying to head off injury for their players. They believe this gives them a clearer picture into the overall health of their athletes.
And he knocks down the first one. And Doris, those blood tests you were talking about, always subject to player permission. They want to honor player privacy.
I think you have to, Kevin, and most of the Mavs have embraced it. These tests have the ability to measure almost 50 biomarkers. As an athlete, you're always trying to stay in peak form. As an organization, you're always trying to manage appropriately their workloads.
A whole new cast of characters for the Pelicans. 3 promising first-round picks, Greg, and the young players acquired from the Lakers and veterans like Favors and Reddick.
All of a sudden, a wealth of options for Alvin Gentry. Time will tell how they did in the AD trade, but seems like they're off to a nice start.
Here's Ball after Luka Doncic's bucket. A floater. Here's Favors.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
To the paint. Takes the 13-footer. Ball with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 3. To the inside, Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ingram's got 5.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Here's Charles. Derek Favors with the rebound. To the middle. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you think the ownership style of the Mavericks, something the league had to adjust to. Very active, very outspoken. Sometimes I think that rubs people the wrong way. But now you get the sense it's almost the new normal.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Mavericks, we know, have been trendsetters, investing in development and in technology.
Kevin, they have always been on the cutting edge of data collection and then using that data to give them a competitive advantage. When you're in a business, it's always about what's next? How can I be better?
Both free throws good from Charles.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Powell with the steal. Down low, here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Charles, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
The Mavericks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That's good from Charles. Now Holiday turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Williamson dishes to Ingram. Will it go? Williamson tips it back in.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
Here is Slim. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Murray against Ingram. Mr. Williamson. From 10 feet out. That one a little long. Dallas leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Charles. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Doncic against Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Nothing wrong with aggression as long as you're smart about picking your spots. And let's see if they can be a bit more disciplined this evening.
Good on the bucket. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 8-point game. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Hardaway's checked in for Dallas. And then for New Orleans, Okafor comes in for Derek Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Inside, Ball lays it up and banks it in.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Luka Doncic can pass it, shoot it, drive it, and he does it all with great flair.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes comes in for Williamson, and Hart subbed in for Ingram.
Hart.
Pass to Hart. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the wide open shot from Redick. And the Pelicans miss again. And you see some of the shots that Doncic knocks down. Doris, the degree of difficulty is off the charts.
It is, Kevin, but the skill I love the most is his passing. It doesn't matter if it's a hook pass, a lob. He has the strength to hit the weak side corner, and this guy loves delivering in the big moments. It is so fun to watch him.
Ball no good.
And already they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingís.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Outside, Redick. Back to Okafor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 16 feet away, and that's good for 2.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to. Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
It was shot by Redick, no good.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Doncic, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Hart kicks the ball. Off target from outside. Mavericks leading by 10. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Ball. Slim passes to Porzingís. Here is Slim. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pelicans trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ball, the pass to Redick. And here is Okafor. Back to Ball. And here's Redick. He's covered by Charles. The lead now cut to single digits.
What confidence from the grizzled veteran. Redick is as automatic as it gets from downtown.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And perimeter shooting never more valuable. And that's been J.J. Redick's MO all along. An elite marksman who can hit from anywhere.
Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Powell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Hart. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. A second chance effort. It was shot by Redick. No good. And in today's game, if you don't have floor spacing, your offense is going to struggle.
They call it gravity, the ability of outside shooters to attract defensive attention. Redick, one of those you don't leave for a moment.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Ball. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Back to Ball. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ball's got 6.
A fundamentally sound player. Gotta like how well Redick works the rock around the floor.
Charles makes it off the glass.
and they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pelicans trail by 11. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Redick. The rebound by Charles.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. No good at the rim.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Hardaway against Redick. For the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Redick's got a couple of threes now in the first for New Orleans. It'll count. And he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, in looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you gotta use it.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 11. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. Getting ready for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Porzingís. DeLon Wright comes in for Hardaway. Doncic is checked in for Curry, and it's Slim in for Jalen Brunson. So the Pelican 5 right now. They're back. Ball and Redick. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Bulls was terrific. He had an impressive number of points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
And Greg, let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Kleba kicks to Wright. Slim passes to Powell. Dallas moving it around.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And the dunk by Doncic.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 19. Hayes trying to break free. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 10.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Slim passes to Powell. To the paint, Charles, and it's blocked.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Redick. And Doncic gets it to go. Of course, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person even before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA? Or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
Passes it to Ball. Now here's Williamson. Clock at 6. For 3, Ingram. But they recover it. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good. Williamson.
And the offensive skill set Williamson has off the charts. And the scary thing is, guys, he's only going to keep getting better.
Here's Wright. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Pelicans trail by 17. Here's Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one, starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, impressed with the work ethic of Ball. You can see a desire to want to be great, and he's going to continue to work on improving those weaknesses. Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And here's Hayes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram. Kleba with the rebound. Kleba's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wright, the pass to Charles. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Ball with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Powell, the pass to Charles. They double him with Williamson. Back to Powell. Down low. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Right for 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Redick. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Well, Che, your name is right in the middle of all this Rookie of the Year talk. So, does that get you going in any way?
Oh, that absolutely fuels me, man. I keep hearing about...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
Kleba is the 4 with Porzingís in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Slim, and it's Murray in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Ball, no good. Mavericks leading by 22. Here's Porzingís. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And Doris, given how much of last season he missed and how early he came into the league, Porzingís a lot younger than people think.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. Think about it. He becomes an all-star at the age of 22 and already one of the more recognizable faces in the league. It is truly scary to think that in a few years, KP could be miles better than where he is today.
And the first one drops.
There is so much to love about Kristaps Porzingís. Over 7 feet, sweet shooting jumper, but aggression. This guy will back down from no one.
Both good from the line that time. And Doris, Porzingís not only quick to adapt to the NBA game, but also the culture.
I think it helps, Kevin, that he got tutored in the English language starting in grade school. And think about it, Kevin. This man wore his hair in cornrows back then, emulating the NBA players he saw. So both linguistically, culturally, and basketball-wise, it wasn't too big an adjustment for him.
Unloads. Here's Doncic, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter. The Pelicans shooting 43% from the field. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Back to Ball. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingís has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Charles, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think, Greg, this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
And I tell you what, Ball has proven to be a threat to score whenever he has it. When he's feeling it, boy, the D is going to be in for a long night.
Outside, Porzingís jacks up a 3. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. You take a look at the Nets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Mavericks, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, I just love seeing it. Ball put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
On the wing, Doncic to the inside. And it's Porzingís that time on the assist by Doncic. Porzingís has got 10 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers in his sleep. The defense can't allow him to get going from there.
To the middle, here's Charles, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Ball. The teardrop falls in. Ball's got 19 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Doncic kicks to Kleba and stolen by Favors. Here's Williamson and the dunk by Williamson.
And the defense learned a valuable lesson there. Don't let Williamson get to that launching pad around the rim.
It's good. And 12 points for Porzingís.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Holiday against Doncic. Holiday dishes to Favors. Back to Holiday. Right at the free throw line. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for New...
Substitution. Hayes.
And the Pelicans with possession here. 17-point game, and that one good.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Here is Slim, guarded by Holiday. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Kicks to Okafor. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Shot clock at 6. Redick from deep three-point land.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
The pass to Charles. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Slim's got 42 in the game.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Here's Holiday, and he banks in the layup. And so here is Dallas. They lead by 17. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Powell. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Melly. Back to Redick. On the wing, Holiday, covered by Charles. From the line, the shot by Holiday, no good. Dallas leading by 19. Here's Barea. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barea's got 7.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Back to Redick. 1:57 left here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Hayes the pass to Melly. Cans it from downtown. He's got 5.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Holiday the pass to Melly. Outside, Redick. And Holiday has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The shot's good from Charles. Slim's got 44.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
On the Mavericks with some changes. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And Luka Doncic subbed in for J.J. Barea. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
The shot's good from Charles.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pelicans trail by 20. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Doncic with the steal. Hardaway passes to Charles, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Hayes, no good. He got it up. He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
Oh, that's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so it's Dallas, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor, the scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Now, Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for New Orleans right now, Darius Miller out there with Ingram. Then there's Favors, then there's Etuan Moore, and it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard. Moore inside, guarded by Wright. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And one of the best defensive big men in the league, Derek Favors.
You're right, Kevin, because he's got the body to play bully ball, but the lateral quickness to deal with smaller players. When this guy gets down in his stance, he can cover some ground defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Porzingís is coming in for Marjanovic, and it's Maxi Kleber in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And that one misses. Doris, great scoring is often reliant upon great footwork. And we hear coaches, don't we, talk about that all the time?
We really do, Kev. You look at a guy like Kyrie Irving, who at the point guard position is one of the great scorers. He's a clutch shooter. He doesn't go to the free throw line a lot, and it's because he's so elusive. Can finish left and right, puts a lot of English on his shots. DeMar DeRozan gets separation with incredible footwork and maybe the best in the league right now in terms of his footwork. That tap dancing James Harden, which is just nearly impossible to check.
Oh, I love those names, and you're so right. And it's fun to watch. What a skill. You and I were just talking about something Commissioner Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament. What do you think?
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a mid-season tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter. To get the fans engaged, something has to be on the line. So, number one, you're going to have two goals. Instead of one championship, maybe you want to win that mid-season tournament too.
The Pelicans shooting at 51%. Really solid. Ingram attacking. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And how about the deceptive strength of Ingram, just willing his shots in over the defense?
One minute now into this fourth quarter. Porzingís kicks to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it, Kevin. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. No good from Charles.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Doncic with the steal. Puts it up from 12. He can't hit that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Here's Ball. Here's Favors. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Well, you like how Favors stays after it in that instance. When he's close to the bucket, boy, he's great at hustling for these second chance points.
Knocked away. Inside, here's Charles, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Pass to Williamson. Doncic against Ingram. Here's Ball. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Ball's got 12 points in just the second half. Here's Doncic. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Boy, the quick trigger of Luka Doncic makes him especially dangerous in catch and shoot. Good luck, defender.
Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Outside Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night. And the Mavericks call time here. The Mavericks making a change here. Murray's checked in. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 19-point game. To the inside. Charles. And good. He hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's the teardrop. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
Free throw, no good for Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with. No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Williamson, the pass to Holiday. 13 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And Favors has it in the corner. Over Porzingís. And the Pelicans miss again. Mavericks leading by 23. Murray left side. Pass to Charles. Back to Murray. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Ingram against Murray. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's Ingram missing. Mavericks have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Outside Favors. Shot clock at 5. Holiday with the 3. That shot, no good. Nice D from Doncic. And Ball comes to help. It's good. Nice touch from Charles. Slim's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Ball. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 12-4 run. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Murray, no good. New Orleans has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Williamson kicks the ball. A lot of people look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Porzingís. Fades away. Favors can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Doncic passes to Murray. Lays it up off the glass.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans. Corner shot. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Zion is a ferocious competitor, someone who sticks with plays and devastates defenses with those putback jams. And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
And the first one at the line is good. And talking to stars in this league, even they want to see what Williamson's going to do next.
Sure. We talk about the leaping ability at his size, the handles, the shot making. But what really stands out when you watch him live, the instincts, being at the right place at the right time and always seeming to make the right play.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
If Derek Favors gets deep post position, it's over. He's going to leave, no doubt, on the flush.
And the pass to Porzingís. Outside Curry. Here's Charles. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
You know, Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. You think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure, but it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
Outside Holiday. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 19 points for Luka Doncic.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Charles. Ingram with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday gets the bucket.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Passes to Charles. Dallas moving it around. Down low. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 68 points for Slim.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Ingram outside. Back to Ball. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. We're seeing some great shooters with length, tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now, but when you look in your crystal ball, Doris, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters, men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
Second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Slim.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And that one drops.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Moore outside. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shoots from the high post. Mavericks with the rebound. Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. And there's the pass to Charles. Curry on the wing. Pass to Marjanovic. Shoots. Misses off the right iron. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Che, congratulations on another victory tonight. How is this team using games like this to prepare for the playoffs?
We're just trying to stack up the W's and finish with the best record that we can do, man. If we can make that a habit out of winning and keep up our momentum in the postseason, you know, we feel like we're the favorite.
Well, you guys, sir, are keeping things rolling with this win. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much.
I need to go over some coverage with you. Actually, let's go do this in my office so I can show you more.
Yo, I'm gonna show some love to the fans first.
All right, be quick.
All right.
Come see me when you're done.
Thanks, guys.
So we're starting to see your name come up a lot as we get into these MVP race discussions toward the end of the season.
Right.
Any thoughts there? Do you think you're the MVP?
I think I deserve to be in that discussion, but it's not something I think about too much. You know, we got way bigger fish to fry on this team.
Well, if you don't deserve it, who does?
Like I said, I try not to think about it too much. If it happens, it happens. If not, it's all good.
Fair enough. Thanks, Che. That's it for me.
All good, Vin.